Have you ever wondered what it would be like to encounter birds that seem straight out of a fantasy? Birds whose features are so bizarre, so unexpected, that they challenge the very definition of what we believe nature is capable of? Welcome to Arcane Universe, where we explore the profound mysteries of the natural world, weaving in lessons that offer not only wonder, but wisdom for our own lives. Today, we dive into the world of 10 strange birds you won't believe exist, each one offering us an opportunity to reflect on the diversity and beauty of life, much like the teachings of Buddhism, where every being, no matter how different, is part of the interconnected web of existence. 1. Greater Sage Grouse, the beauty of courtship and survival. In the wild, survival isn't just about the strongest, it's also about the most appealing. And when it comes to attracting a mate, the Greater Sage Grouse is an expert. The difference between the sexes in the Greater Sage Grouse serves as a powerful lesson about the importance of presentation and first impressions in the natural world. In a way, it's not so different from the strategies employed by historical figures, such as President John F. Kennedy. Kennedy's charisma, much like the grouse's impressive display, played a key role in his success as a leader. Just as the grouse's vibrant display helps him stand out from the crowd, Kennedy's youthful energy and eloquent speeches captivated the nation. However, like all displays of beauty and strength, the grouse's flamboyant courtship does not guarantee survival. Habitat loss is threatening their existence, a reminder that no matter how appealing or impressive we may be, our environment still plays a pivotal role in our survival. 2. Marabou stork, the power of appearances and the necessity of purpose. Sometimes, first impressions don't tell the whole story. The Marabou stork may look awkward, but it plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of its ecosystem. At first glance, the Marabou stork seems like an odd, clumsy bird. With a long, bare neck and a pouch hanging from its throat, the stork's physicality could easily lead one to judge it as awkward or unrefined. Despite its peculiar appearance, the Marabou stork is one of the most efficient scavengers in the animal kingdom. Its large size and ability to fly great distances make it the perfect cleanup crew in its ecosystem, ensuring that decaying matter doesn't pollute the environment. The Marabou stork's journey reminds us of historical figures who were initially misunderstood or seen as unfit for greatness, yet ended up playing pivotal roles in shaping history. A prime example is Winston Churchill, whose early years were marked by failure and criticism. Despite being labeled awkward and out of place in the British political scene, Churchill eventually became the Prime Minister during World War II, guiding the nation through one of its darkest hours. The Marabou stork serves as a reminder that, while outward appearances may seem to indicate a lack of grace, purpose and utility are what truly define worth in the natural world and human society. 3. Southern ground. Hornbill. Longevity, leadership, and the power of the pack. In a world that often values speed and efficiency, the southern ground hornbill teaches us that longevity and cooperation can be just as important. The southern ground hornbill is a majestic bird known for its large size and remarkable lifespan, often living up to 70 years in captivity. Unlike many other birds, the southern ground hornbill does not live in isolation. Instead, it thrives in a cooperative group. The birds rely on teamwork, each member playing a vital role in hunting and protecting their territory. The female has a distinct appearance with a duller throat compared to the bright red throat of the male. This behavior can be linked to the leadership of figures like Mahatma Gandhi, whose teachings emphasized collective action and nonviolent resistance. Gandhi's philosophy of teamwork and unity inspired millions to take part in India's fight for independence. Much like the southern ground hornbill, which shows that longevity and strength come from cooperation, Gandhi demonstrated that true power lies not in individual action, but in the collective will of the people. Just as the hornbill's strength lies in its social structure, human history teaches us that we achieve more when we work together. In today's world, the hornbill's life lesson is more relevant than ever. The value of collaboration and shared effort cannot be overstated. 4. Wilson's bird of paradise, the art of attraction, and the threat of extinction. Beauty, grace, and charm are all well and good, until the environment that sustains them begins to disappear. With its stunningly colorful plumage and intricate mating dance, the Wilson's bird of paradise is one of nature's most striking creatures. The male performs a complex series of movements to display his vibrant colors and impress the female, who chooses her mate based on these displays. The bird's vibrant feathers represent beauty, vitality, and the drive to attract attention in order to ensure reproduction. However, the Wilson's bird of paradise is facing an existential threat. Habitat destruction and illegal hunting are driving this beautiful creature to the brink of extinction. Much like the delicate balance of attraction and survival in nature, humans too must learn to strike a balance between the need for progress and the preservation of the environment. In a historical context, one might look at Cleopatra, who used beauty and charm as tools of power. However, like the Wilson's bird, her beauty did not shield her from the external forces of political power struggles, and her reign was ultimately cut short. The key lesson here is that attraction and external allure, no matter how captivating, must be sustained by a healthy environment and a strong foundation. 5. Frogmouth, adaptability and the power of camouflage. Sometimes the most effective defense isn't to stand out, but to blend in. The frogmouth is a nocturnal bird known for its exceptional camouflage. With its large, wide mouth and cryptic plumage, it can blend seamlessly into its environment, often looking like part of a tree branch or log. This ability to remain hidden is not only a survival strategy, but also a reminder that sometimes the key to success lies in adapting to your surroundings rather than trying to stand out. This idea of camouflage resonates with Nelson Mandela, whose strategy was to work within the system in order to bring about change. During the years he spent imprisoned, he adapted to his circumstances, choosing his moments to stand out and voice his opposition. It wasn't through loud protests, but through quiet resistance and adapting to his surroundings that Mandela eventually helped dismantle apartheid. The frogmouth teaches us that survival sometimes requires blending in, understanding our environment, and choosing the right moments to take action. 6. Dragon chicken, rarity, and the value of the unique. In a world full of ordinary, it's the rare and unique that capture our attention and our imagination. The dragon chicken, with its striking legs resembling those of a mythical dragon, is a rare breed known for its high value, both culturally and gastronomically. This bird is prized in Vietnamese cuisine and symbolizes rarity and excellence. Its uniqueness has made it a prized possession, as it's not only a source of food, but also a symbol of distinction. In modern times, this idea of rarity and uniqueness can be linked to figures like Elon Musk, whose innovative ideas and groundbreaking work with companies like Tesla and SpaceX have set him apart from other entrepreneurs. Like the dragon chicken, Musk's vision was unique, and his willingness to pursue his path despite societal norms has led to extraordinary success. The lesson here is that rarity can hold immense value. In a world where many seek the ordinary, those who dare to be different are often the ones who change the course of history. 7. Vulturine guineafowl. Strengthen unity and the power of presence. In nature, strength isn't always about standing alone. Sometimes, it's about the power of the collective and the presence you command. The Vulturine guineafowl stands out not just for its striking, vibrant feathers, but also for the way it embodies the power of unity. Found in the dense forests of Central Africa, this bird lives in large groups, relying on each other for protection and foraging. Its sharp, vivid colors serve as a visual testament to its vitality, and the strong, muscular physique of this bird shows that beauty isn't just skin deep. It's a reflection of inner strength and the ability to thrive in difficult environments. The Vulturine guineafowl's reliance on its flock for survival can be seen as a powerful lesson in collective strength, something we've witnessed throughout history. For example, President Franklin D. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression showed the world how collective effort could overcome hardship. Roosevelt didn't stand alone in his fight against economic turmoil. His ability to unite the nation and the world helped rebuild a broken economy and ushered in a new era of hope. Much like the Vulturine guineafowl, Roosevelt understood the value of strength. Through unity, it wasn't just about one person's power, but the strength of the people coming together for a common goal. 8. Kakapo. Adaptation, resilience, and the power of silence. In a fast-moving world, sometimes the key to survival is the ability to adapt and embrace stillness. The Kakapo, a large flightless parrot from New Zealand, is one of the most fascinating creatures on the planet. With its unique green feathers and nocturnal habits, it blends seamlessly into its environment, demonstrating the power of adaptation. Unlike many birds, the Kakapo is unable to fly, making it vulnerable in a world where flight is often an advantage. However, the Kakapo compensates with its remarkable ability to hide in plain sight, using camouflage and silent movements to evade predators. The Kakapo's adaptation to a life without flight can be compared to the journey of Albert Einstein, who, while never physically fast or dominant, became one of the most brilliant minds in human history. Einstein's ability to think differently and his unyielding curiosity allowed him to redefine the laws of physics, much like the Kakapo redefined survival in an environment where flight is typically essential. In today's world, the Kakapo's life also serves as a reminder of how resilience and adaptability are not just about being fast or flashy, but about understanding your environment and playing to your strengths. Just like Steve Jobs, who famously embraced simplicity in his product designs, the Kakapo teaches us that sometimes silence and stillness are far more powerful than we realize. 9. Inca tern. Distinction in the details and the art of standing out. It's not just about what you do, it's about how you present yourself to the world, and sometimes the smallest details make all the difference. The Inca tern is a seabird that stands out not only because of its long, slender beak, but also because of the striking, mustache-like features of its plumage. This unique characteristic isn't just a fun fact, it's a symbol of distinction. In a world where blending in is often a survival strategy, the Inca tern thrives by embracing its individuality. Its unique look and behavior highlight the importance of personal expression and the strength that comes with standing out. This bird's need to distinguish itself can be compared to figures like Winston Churchill, who, much like the Inca tern, stood out for his unique blend of wit, wisdom, and style. Churchill's speeches, often punctuated by memorable phrases, became his personal trademark, much like the mustache-like feathers of the Inca tern. Churchill's ability to make a statement and leave an impression on the world was key to his leadership during World War II. The Inca tern teaches us that it's not just the obvious characteristics that define us, it's the details, the things that set us apart, that truly create impact. In a world full of ordinary, it's those unique traits that often capture the attention of others and leave a lasting legacy. 10. Shrike. The importance of strategy and the art of preservation. Survival often requires more than just strength. Sometimes it's about being strategic and knowing how to store your resources for later. The shrike is a bird known for its strange, yet highly effective hunting method. It catches its prey, such as insects or small rodents, and impales them on thorns or barbed wire. This behavior might seem morbid, but it's a practical survival strategy. By storing its prey, the shrike ensures that it has a food reserve for later, which is essential in environments where food may not always be abundant. This unusual behavior can be compared to King Henry VIII, whose political maneuvers often involved strategic alliances and consolidations of power. Henry's ability to store political influence, much like the shrike, allowed him to maintain control and navigate a turbulent political landscape. His decision to break from the Catholic Church and form the Church of England was a strategic move that ensured the long-term survival of his reign. The shrike's behavior, though unsettling to some, illustrates the importance of foresight and preparation. Just as the shrike knows when to store food for later, successful leaders like Henry VIII understood the value of preserving power and influence for when it would be most needed. These strange birds each possess traits that challenge our perception of what is possible in nature. They teach us that our differences are not weaknesses, but strengths. Through the lens of these extraordinary birds, we learn to embrace our uniqueness, to persevere in the face of adversity, and to honor the beauty in all things, no matter how strange they may seem. May we all, like these birds, find our true calling, display our vibrant colors, and live with the courage to be who we truly are. Thank you for watching. I hope you found inspiration in the strange and wonderful birds of the world. Don't forget to subscribe for more teachings that awaken the wisdom within.